to speaking about corruption. Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Kajwang, what's out of order?
Madam Speaker, the majority leader is referring to what we have had out there as mambo matatu. Mambo ni matatu. Can majority leader confirm that he is encouraging extrajudicial killing or people being sentenced to prison without judicial trial, or others deported to places without judicial, without procedure, due procedure, sending to heaven, sending to heaven, or sending to jail without judicial processes. Does that confirm that the majority leader is encouraging those practices?
Majority leader, did you encourage extrajudicial killings?
You know, Honorable Speaker, you know, my good friend TJ knows I have never encouraged anything extrajudicial. In fact, under the last regime, when people were cheering extrajudicial killings, when bodies were being fished out of River Yala, when young men and women were being executed for supporting the then deputy president and their bodies dumped in their badeas, I was among the few Kenyans, very few, Honorable Speaker, who had the courage, when Honorable TJ could not master that courage, to speak truth to power, that you cannot kill Kenyans for supporting or taking a certain political inclination or supporting a deputy president. Honorable Speaker, the book of Ezra 7:26 is what I would just want to read for my good friend TJ, who I know is a Christian, because it's called Tom Joseph Kajwang. Therefore, Honorable Tom Joseph Kajwang, the book of Ezra 26, Ezra 7:26, says that whoever does not obey the law of your God and the law of the king must surely be punished by death, banishment, confiscation of property, or imprisonment. Mambo ni matatu. Honorable Speaker, the holy book in the book of Ezra speaks about banishment for those who do not obey the law. If you engage in corruption, you must be banished.
Majority leader, Honorable Kajwang, what is out of order?
Now, Madam Speaker, the debate is getting lively, but the majority leader is really getting it rough. Because first of all, now he's postulating that the laws of this country are being led by Torah, and he is now giving a Christian background to demonstrate that extrajudicial killing and the rule of kingship, that perhaps is even right, that the regime in which we are under is a kingdom led by the kings, and if you dare face the king, then you are banished or you die. Is that the position that the majority leader is espousing?
Majority, Honorable Sunkuli, what is out of order?
What is out of order, Madam Speaker, is that the Honorable Ichungwa, the leader of majority, needs to explain to us, maybe, because he's quite knowledgeable, of how the third option of going to heaven can be exercised without death. And also, Madam Speaker, to explain to us how Ezra, written 5,000 years ago, applies in a situation where democracy is now reigning. Because during the days of Ezra, there was only one person, that was God, and the other person was the king. Here, we have neither the king and God is for us all. But I'm more interested in knowing whether he also believes that there is a way of going to heaven
Honorable
like the Holy Mary.
You've made your point. I don't know how you know who was there, but Majority Leader, continue.
Honorable Speaker, you know, now the Honorable Sunkuli is inviting